Chanchito, what's going on? Are we supposed to talk about movies today?
Sí, pincha pendeja.
Oh my god, you're so right! I'm Sabrina Mendoza, and this is Cinco de Mayhem, and we're gonna talk about some movies so that you can watch this Cinco de Mayo, because I'm Mexican and you're not, maybe. Hopefully not, especially in these times. Anyway, let's get to it. Esta noche! Oh my goodness. My name is Sabrina Mendoza, this is Cinco de Mayhem. I'm joined by esteemed guests, Tibbers over here. Hey, how's it going, Tibbers? How have you been? It's been almost a year.
Yeah, it's been great. I've just been thinking a lot of myself, the bare necessities.
Wow. And you voted for Trump. That's insane. But I do have a special guest with me today. Please let me introduce my son, Chancho. Chanchito. Hola, Chanchito. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué ondas?
Hola, mami. Yo soy Chanchito. Estás mirando películas de Troma.
Wow, you are so much more easier to talk to than your cousins over on Gringo Fantastico, Disastrous at Peace Theater. That is the season 4 premiere happening in TROMANOW as you watch this video. So go check it out because you'll see that I'm directing it. But besides that, can I get... Yeah, thank you. I'm like Mexican Stone Cold, and I'm getting high. But the difference is that everyone knew me for getting high and getting old. Now I'm drinking because yo soy mexicana. And they picked me specifically because I'm their favorite Mexican. They're gyno Mexican, if you know what I mean. And I'm here to talk about some movies. So let's get to it. Chancho, what are we going to be talking about today on the first episode of Cinco de Mayhem, hosted by Sabrina Mendoza?
La número uno película is Poultrygeist, Night of the Chicken Dead. That is getting a sequel.
That's so right. Mercedes Amuse is doing the sequel, but we're talking about the original first. So, without further ado, please look at the DVD that I hold in my hand. It's Poultrygeist. What is Poultrygeist? Poultrygeist came out in 2006. It was the last Troma film to be shot on 35mm, and it's having its 20th anniversary. Can you believe it? I can't. Anyway. Yeah, Poultrygeist, if you haven't seen it, it is one of my favorite horror comedy musicals, since there are not that many, but this is definitely one of the top ones. Obviously, if you don't know the story by now, it's about Arby and Wendy falling in love on an Indian burial ground that is on top of the... What is it? Does anyone know something? What is it? The chicken bunker? American Chicken Bunker. That's what it is. Thank you so much for my distinguished audience. They're actually ICE agents waiting to take me away. They don't wait. Oh my god. Anyway. That is so cute. Chanchito. I love Chancho, man. This guy rocks. Anyway, Poultrygeist is great. Again, if you haven't seen this movie, please, I would say preferably watch it on 35mm. As I said before, it's the last Troma movie that was shot on 35mm, and my god, does it show. It's beautifully, and it's also shot by Lloyd. That's another thing. A lot of the times, people don't understand that Lloyd is a great cinematographer, and he was really behind the camera for this one, especially... He knows ball. He does know ball. It's amazing. What else about Poultrygeist? It is hilarious. It is funny. Lloyd shot it, but I think the most important thing about Poultrygeist, especially this copy of Poultrygeist, is that it has one of the best behind-the-scene documentaries known to fucking man. Listen, everyone, please give a round of applause to Gabe Friedman for making literally one of the best behind-the-scenes documentaries. Tibbers, what are some things that you took away as a student of watching Poultry in Motion?
Yeah, I think one of my favorite parts when it comes down to it of the movie is the community of people. And
I also love that part. I also love it when Lloyd is yelling at people because it reminds me of home. Yeah, so okay, let me tell you some shit. Okay, no, some real shit is that in the behind the scenes doc in Poultry in Motion, which you will watch, it's also on TROMANOW, first month free, $4.99 after that. But one of the most crazy fucking stories of the behind the scenes thing is there's this big fucking thing of where the chickens are like trying to like go behind the thing, whatever. It's like it's the big fucking death scene at the end of Poultrygeist, but all the chickens of the night come in and they're mobbing up the place, whatever. But they fucking shot the thing in like, I think like in one day for like 18 or 19 hours, probably pushing 20. But the thing was that they left this woman in makeup that covered her eyes for at least 10 hours, I believe. And every like hour or so, she'd be like, are we gonna like film anytime soon? They're like, yeah, it's gonna happen soon. It's gonna happen soon. It never fucking happens. And then she freaks out, and then they pull the shit off of her because she can't fucking see. And then it still ends up in the movie. So I think that's beautiful. It's very much a testament to the trauma way, if you will, or the trauma way. Orale. There we go. Still Mexican. But it's an amazing movie. It's so much fun. It is a classic. As people refer to trauma as like classics, like especially the early 2000s, which we'll get into, Poultrygeist is 100% out there. So please check it out for free this week and or day for Cinco de Mayhem. Chancho, I know that you were not there on set. I don't think you were even born yet. But, I mean, have you seen this movie? What do you think about this movie? And where can we see it?
Oh, of course! You can see it on TROMANOW! First one free, $4.99 after that. But my favorite part is getting to watch it with all of you.
Hey, put up candy!
Chancho, that's crazy! Oh my god, you really are my son. Oh man, you're crazy, man. This stuff's fucking loco. Christ almighty. Everyone's shaking their heads, but I call it my culture. I'm Sabrina Mendoza. This has been Cinco de Mayhem, and I'll catch you in the next video. Ciao. Let's watch. Chancho, oh my god. Christ. All right, end it. End it. Anyway. Alright, folks. We're here on day 2 of Cinco de Mayhem. That is the name of the thing that I made for this. We're on Dos Cervezas. That's 2 drinks for you Americans out there. Anyway. Janjo, what are we going to be talking about today? Tell me a little bit of this as as your mother drink heavily.
We're going to be talking about the birds and the bees!
Janjo, I don't think we're talking about the birds and the bees. I think we're talking about Citizen Toxie. Which kind of sounds like birds and the bees, but it is also about the birds and the bees and then what happens afterwards. Abortion. Citizen Toxie is an amazing film that came out 2000, literally the year 2000. It is the 4th installment of the Toxic Avenger series, and it is heavily, heavily, heavily beloved. It is amazing. It has to do with fucking time travel and multi-dimensional things. Mortville, Noxie, Ron Jeremy, all these terrible things are in this movie, but you do get to see Toxie kick some fucking ass, and especially Nazi ass, which is awesome. It's a lot of like I can't believe that sounded twice the same. That was awesome. There's a lot of great bands in this, but especially we have to give a nod to Lemmy, who is in the intro of this movie, along with a now terrible director. Cut that out, bleep that out. Or actually bleep out his name. Terrible. Listen, I was a fan for a long time. Anyway, Citizen Toxie is amazing. It's all about abortion and school shootings, but the opening has Take a Mexican to Lunch Day, which I did not know was a Tom Lear song that Lloyd has sung to me multiple times every time it's Free Lunch Friday. I don't know why he does that. But yeah, every time he takes me out to lunch, he always starts singing that song to me. So it is a real thing, and it's also a real day in Tromaville. As you see in the TV behind me, or I'll put it on whatever the fuck, just, you know what I'm going to do. As you see, Debbie Rashawn and also Doug Sackman are in this classroom along with the Diaper Mafia, and there's a bunch of Mexicans and tacos, and I think that's amazing. As a Gyno and Mexican American myself, it is important to see diversity and adversary and universities. And piñatas! Chanchito, this guy is crazy. What are we gonna do with him? Yo, you're crazy. Anyway, no, I'm not putting you down. Timber, shut the fuck up! Anyway, Citizen Toxie, also made by Lloyd Kaufman, but more importantly, Trent Haga. Really fun, interesting thing about this. Trent Haga, as you know, who is also in the Diaper Mafia in the beginning of this movie, but is also a prominent man in Terra Firma and all of those other early 2000s movies. And you could watch him on Troma's Edge TV because he is that guy, which I model Samantha Sadameki after. But the thing about Citizen Toxie and Trent Haga is that he actually wrote the movie during his honeymoon. He met his wife on the set of Terra Firma back in like 1996, I believe, 1995. He met his wife on the thing of that, and then they went on a honeymoon. They got married, went on a honeymoon, and he was all like, "Oh, instead of fucking my wife, I'm going to write Citizen Toxie," which is amazing because there is a dueling fetus scene in this movie that is on par with any movie out today. Chancho, how do you feel about abortion? Batitas. Batitas. Chanchito, you're so cute. Oh my god, Chancho. Chancho, where are you even from, man?
Ecuador!
No, you're from Ecuador. Chanchito, what is your favorite part about Citizen
Yes,
Toxie?
it is like the adventures of the Tromosphere, and all my friends are here. Ay, ay.
And abortions, and I think that's important. There's also a lot of like things about like plastic surgery. There's a lot of things about like transitioning. There's a lot of things about punk retards. It's actually a very transgressive and amazing film. And I'll say it right now, and I'll say it again. John Waters got nothing on Lloyd Kaufman. If anything, John Waters is a watered-down Lloyd Kaufman. Hello!
Hey, Waterloo!
I've been saying that since like 2006. Yeah, Citizen Toxie is great, but also we were talking about it in the last episode, and I'll talk about it again. Another behind-the-scenes documentary that is great, because I'm a BTS slut, is Apocalypse Soon, which is directed by who, Tibbers?
Gabe Friedman.
And starring...
Everybody in the fucking movie. Who do you think was going to be in this?
Tibbers, how do you feel about Apocalypse Soon? Because I haven't really seen it, because I haven't seen Citizen Toxie in a very long time, but I do want to see the documentary. Tibbers, let's talk more about the documentary, because it's also a part of the Citizen Toxie thing, and it's also a part of the Tox Box, which is on 4K, but more importantly, there's a Blu-ray and a 4K that you should watch. Tibbers, what should we look out for on the DVD that I have not even talked about?
Yeah, I would say that there is a picture of Joe Flyshaker, very bare bones Flyshaker.
No, I did not know that. I did not know that. Lloyd's first porno is in it? No. I don't think that's true. Chancho, close your ears. Anyway, yeah, Citizen Toxie is great. It's fun, very divisive to people. I think there's a lot of people that don't like it. And there's other people that do like it. But I fall in the middle of I think it's a 4. Chancho, do you have Letterboxd, and what is it, and where can they find you?
I am Chanchitos 9.
Follow him on Letterboxd because he will come out with great reviews, raving reviews. Some might be a little racist, but who isn't? Anyway, yeah, Citizen Toxie rocks. You can see it now on TROMANOW for the first time free for Cinco de Mayo. It's the first time that we are ever putting out anything free for the Mexicans on Cinco de Mayo, which, by the way, as a Mexican, let's talk about this. Let's get into this real quick. It's not really a fucking holiday. It's like on some French shit, so I don't really care about whatever. It's just a great excuse to get drunk, just like St. Patrick's Day, which makes sense because the Irish are the Mexicans of Europe. That's so true. Just as the Filipinos are the Mexicans of Asia. Right? And then we'll just keep going from there. Like, who else is there? Like, what's Africa? Where's the Spanish? Where are the most Spanish people at in Africa? Can we talk about that? South Africa? Albanians are not Mexican, they are Puerto Rican. And I'll raise you this. Polish are Dominican. How you know I'm Dominican, papi? Chanchito, why do we hate Puerto Ricans? No, we're not doing that. Okay. All right.
Shut the door, shut the door.
Shut the door, folks.
Fucking Dominicans.
Anyway. Wow. Anyway, Tibbers, who are some underrated people and cameos that I missed talking about Citizen Toxie? Can you tell me?
Debbie Rashawn, Lisa Gay, Cigar Face, Trent Haga, Charlotte and Elizabeth Kaufman, Gabe Friedman, Eli Roth, James Gunn, Ron Jeremy, Bill Whedon, Corey Feldman, Lemmy, Joe Flyshaker, Stan Lee, Hank the Drunken Dwarf, Doug Sackman, Purple Pam, Mark Torgel, Caleb Emerson, and Jason and Randy... What's their last name? Skeller? I don't know.
That's a long-ass list. I can't believe that so many people are in this fucking movie. Anyway, I'm not, so we're gonna end it there. Anyway, take a Mexican to lunch day, and I'm Sabrina Mendoza. Take me to lunch today. This has been Cinco de Mayhem. And let's watch. Chanchito! Dude, this guy is drunk. This guy is insane. You're fucking wild, man. You gotta relax. Find solace. Find solace in there. It's fine. It's alright. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras! Jesus Christ! Cut the cameras! Human Centipede 2 is probably one of the best movies of the early 2010s, and that is a fact. My name is Samantha Sedemecki, and...
Yes!
My name is Sabrina Mendoza. This is Cinco de Mayhem. Everyone's laughing at me because I'm Mexican, and I'm joined by my constituents over here, Tibbers and Chancho. Chancho, ¿qué pasó? Nada más. ¿Y tú?
I don't speak Spanish!
Claro que sí. That's the extent of my Spanish until I watch Casa Cerrado. Anyway, we're talking about Santa Sangre, which is also a roll of the tongue to prove that I'm Spanish. I could say it. Yeah, so here's the thing about this episode. The thing about this episode is I haven't seen the movie that I'm going to talk about today. But I have a lot of facts, and I have a lot of Mexican names. I'm joined here with Tibbers and Chancho. I was going to call you Pancho. You're not Pancho, you're a Chancho. Chancho is also a prominent character in Nacho Libre. See?
See, I've never seen Nacho Libre!
Gracias. That's crazy that you haven't seen Nacho Libre. Anyway. I feel like what's his name in The Simpsons every time I do that. Because it's not ladylike. Anyway, let's talk seriously. Let's get to know each other. You and I, let's talk man to man. I don't know anything about experimental films, nor surrealist films, nor anything that is not up, west, down, and left. You know what I'm talking about? So when I heard about this fucking Alejandro Jodorowsky guy, I was like, what the fuck is this about? And I've heard that name before. Besides Santa Sangre, as you see in the background. But the most important thing about him is that he made El Topo and Holy Mountain, which are both very, surrealistic kind of movies that I have never seen in my life. But I know that the people that live in the Phi-Dai district in New York love them. Anyone that has a subscription to Metrograph probably knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, Chanchito, what do you know about Alejandro Jodorowsky?
He was going to make Dune!
Wait, really? Was he actually going to make Dune?
Yes.
Wait, that's actually crazy. Wait, Chancho.
Documentary about it!
What's the name of the documentary, Chancho?
He's Dune!
That's great. Oh, okay, so it's like literally the name of the... Okay, that's awesome, actually. Chancho, you're so full of wisdom. I didn't know that. But did you... That was good. Tibbers, you have anything to say about Chancho having a bunch of candy in him?
At least he's filled with something. I'm just filled with dread.
And black-pilled. Anyway, Sangre came out in 1989. Yes, I'm reading from my notes because obviously I did not watch this movie, but all I know is it takes place in Mexico. It's a Mexican circus family, I believe, and it's about a mental institution guy that escapes. I don't know, his name is Phoenix. Phoenix also has like a phoenix on his chest. Phoenix, penis, something like that. Anyway, he has like a whole like phoenix on his chest of some sort, and then he escapes the mental institution because I think he sees his mom go limbless. I don't know if that makes any sense. His mom like gets dismembered in front of him, and then he gains the arms of his mom to start killing people. That is the actual plot of the movie. I've totally forgotten until this moment. It's a slasher that came out in 1989, made by Alejandro Jodorowsky, which is my cousin's name. His name is Alejandro. Shout out to Alejandro. Thank you, Alejandro. But also, the name of the character doesn't reflect on the name of the character of the guy that's playing him. His name is Axel Jodorowsky. That's not Jodorowsky. Jodorowsky, sorry. That's crazy. So in the very most Mexican way, this is just basically a movie about everyone's son in it. Alejandro put all of his sons to work in this one, starring as the main character, plus, I believe, another character. His name is Edan Jodorowsky. But the fun thing about Axel is that is also the name of one of Robert Rodriguez's kids, so coincidence? I don't know, because Jodorowsky is actually Chilean, not Mexican. But the movie takes place in Mexico, so that's close enough. And he's Hispanic, just like me. And Chancho, how Hispanic are you? 11 out of 10. Wow. Oh my God. When I heard that was insane. This was written by Roberto Leoni, who is Italian. Get that guy out of here. And we also are talking about another Italian by the name is Claudio Argento, which is the same Argento that you're thinking of. And Chancho, which is your favorite Dario Argento movie?
I like Inferno.
You like Inferno, but you'll burn up easily.
Me, I go to hell. I will see that.
Fuego. Mucho fuego. Chancho, this guy is like crazy, man. Like, I don't know what to do with him sometimes. Ay, San loco. ¿Estás loco?
Yeah.
Tibbers, stop this man. You look like an ICE agent, actually. The Argentos, like Dario Argento. This is actually the older brother of Dario Argento, who actually went on to produce most of his movies, which is really interesting if you fucking care and you're lame, like you love movies or something. Anyway, yeah, the movie rocks, because I think it's actually, I believe in one of my fun fact things, it says it's one of the top 500 greatest movies of all time. So if that's true, then why aren't we talking about those? Actually, we are. We've been talking about those since the dawn of time, especially on TROMANOW. First month free, $4.99 after that. Also, Alejandro, as I see in my notes, was a mime. He was a mime in his early career, which I think is really important to be a clown, because if you cannot humiliate yourself in front of a camera and or a group of people, then what are you living for? Chancho. Nada. Sin nada. Chancho, do you have any last thoughts?
Good luck, Sabrina.
Gracias. My name is Sabrina Mendoza. My name is Sabrina Mendoza. This has been Cinco de Mayhem. You are not Mexican. I am. And let's watch. Chancho! Chanchito! Oh my god, they're not coming after... They're not, it's fine, just don't... Just relax, man, relax, just relax. Chanchito, Chito. Chancho. ¿Dónde estás, mi Chancho? Chancho, ¿dónde estás?
Hola!
Oh, so cute! Hey everyone, this is CINCO the Mayhem. All you hip fantastic cats out there, wrong show, never mind. Anyway, we're here to talk about another gyno Mexican American that is not myself. Chancho, do you know who I'm talking about?
No!
Chancho, you know who I'm talking about. Director of Super Tromettes and also the upcoming Poultrygeist 2 movie? Mercedes and Muse! And we're talking about Divide and Conquer. Maybe all the lights can't see it, but you know in your heart that it's Divide and Conquer. Don't worry about it. Yeah, this movie is cool. This movie is definitely a movie that I would recommend for your folks, your fans, your friends, and your family all at home. Sound of My People, and also the sound of Divide and Conquer that came out in 2021, directed by Mercedes and Muse, starring Mercedes and Muse and Mark Torgl is also in it, Irene Devine is in it, and Naughty Peach is also in it. Naughty Peach is also a staple actor in most of Mercedes' films, along with, I can't see them immediately, but they are definitely there. Anyway, Divide and Conquer, phenomenal movie. It's definitely a movie to show your folks, friends, and family, and friends at home. Please do. It is great, and it's also the first month free, and also the first day free for you and all of us Mexicans. Has anyone seen... Chancho, have you ever seen Day Without a Mexican?
No! I do not know I do with the Mexican because that's my double thing with my cat. My double ears because I'm so lonely.
Okay, Chancho, I didn't know you felt that way. That's insane. Oh my gosh, Chanchito, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that you felt this way. God, I'm so sorry. No, Diane. I just want to say this real quick thing before we watch Chanchito. I just want to say this real quick thing. Great cameo. Actually, one of the best Mexican sex scenes from someone that isn't Mexican. Shout out to Veda Callisto, who was Mexican in this movie and had sex during it. I think the food is here. Chancho, let me tell you. As a gyno Mexican American, I find myself, you know, having to deal with these gringos. Sin fantástico. Pero they are muy mal. Do you believe that they're muy mal as well? So the whole entire movie is about these three crazy broads that go and they are strippers, but they also kill people, but they also are like in cool outfits. Anyway, it speaks to the DIY dream that is all that we care about here at Tromaville. And also Mexico. But more so in Tromaville. Anyway, alright. I get one sigh in the audience and that's fine with me. The thing about this movie is I remember I watched it here in this office, here in this specific office. I remember watching it with all my friends and family and folks and fans at home. And I think it was really interesting that it was about feminism in a different light and a Shut the fuck up. They're showing me a parkour video to distract me. Stop it.
It's not parkour. It's a German guy who goes through those walk-through fun houses.
Okay, there's speedrunning fun houses here. Chacho! Chacho, you can't storm the Scientology place that Tom Cruise is gonna kill you.
I have a membership card. I
No, Chancho. Chancho, no, Chanchito. Please, Chancho, please, you can't do that. Tibbers, stop him. You're so right, King. Anyway, speaking of sex work, Divide and Conquer is labor of love. It also speaks to the DIY spirit of San fucking Francisco. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Mercedes is definitely a auteur in her own right. There is definitely a staple in this movie that I've definitely seen in all of her others that you should show to anyone below the age of 9. Anyway, Divide and Conquer, everybody, please watch it, especially free on TROMANOW right now. First month free, $4.99 after that. I am Sabrina Mendoza, and I have been drinking a lot. Chanchito, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué ondas?
I love alcohol.
Sí. Gracias and bienvenidos a Tromaville Mexican American Day. Hi, my name is Sabrina Mendoza. I've been Mexican for all my life. I've been drinking non-alcoholic beer. This is all a bit. I'm a great actor. Let's watch! Thank you, Chancho. Chancho, where is he? Chancho! Chanchito! I like he bounced like that. That was cute. He bounced. Chancho, Chanchito, Chancho, Chanchito, de Chancho. All right. Hola, pendejos y putas. This is CINCO de MAYHEM with Sabrina Mendoza. I'm here joined with Chanchito and Tibbers as always. And today we're going to talk about a movie that I already talked about, but I'll talk about it again. 1950s Borderline, not Borderlands. Sorry, Borderline. No, not Borderlands. Not the Eli Roth one, but we talked about Eli Roth in an earlier episode. No, we're not doing that. We're not talking about Eli Roth here. We're talking about Borderline from 1950 that has... Who in it, Tibbers? You were there last time we filmed this episode. Tibbers, who is in Borderline? Because somebody took the DVD.
Fred McMurray, Claire Trevor,
And?
Raymond Burr, and many more.
Interesting. I know that the main actor is in Sunset Boulevard, and I think I remember talking about the fact that he was also in The Apartment, which is a Billy Wilder film, thank God. Which is, I'm named after a Billy Wilder film, so keep that in mind as we talk about Borderline. Borderline, and also the movie that I am named after is clearly Sabrina, with Audrey Hepburn and Humphrey Bogart. But this has none of those people. This is not a Billy Wilder film. It is directed by some guy, probably, hopefully. And it also has... not directed by a woman, but it has a great fucking... Okay, so the thing... I said this before. The thing about Borderline that I love is that it is awesome. It is about two undercover cops that are both trying to get the same guy, and they both think that they're on opposite sides or whatever, and like they're in the way, but then they find out that they love each other because obviously a man and a woman find each other in Mexico. They go to Mexico to like get this like drug guy, and then what happens is that they fall in love instead. But they don't know that they're both cops, and they think that they're working on the opposite team. So fucking cool. It's so good. 1950s. Great inspiration for Power Positive Murder, which I'm an editor and now producer on. And it's so cool. And I think the title sequence actually in the beginning of the movie is what I modeled Power Positive Murder off of, because I do love a little silhouette of a Mexican. In the beginning of Borderline, it's literally just a guy with like a sombrero. Like, it's amazing. It's so great. It's just like the fucking outline of him. It's amazing. Borderline is great. Please watch it. It's first month free, $4.99 after that on TROMANOW, but it's also first day free on Cinco de Mayo because I said so, because I'm Mexican and you're probably not. Chancho, are you sick?
All I have are these sick facts.
Chanchito, Did you get into some trouble with the law?
Sick facts, like according to a New York Times article, Fred McMurray, Milton H. Brennan, Claire Trevor, and William A. Scheitzer deferred their salaries to produce the film.
And that's so right. That's so right. And I really appreciate everything that you're saying. That's crazy. It's like you spoke right out of IMDb. That's amazing. Anyway, yeah, the movie rocks. I already talked about it. Just fucking talk. Just look at the other video, but also look at this video and all the other. Look at all the other things. Chanchito and I are kind of sleepy, but I'm not sleepy enough. Anyway, the crack cocaine that is in the movie is going to get me awake. Anyway, I definitely will. Tibbers, thank you so much for being here. Chancho, thank you so much for being here. I'm Sabrina Mendoza. I'm fucking drunk and I want to eat nuggets. So, let's watch. Chancho. Chanchito. Chancho, do you have any last words?
I just want to say thank you for making me a sentient piñata. I know my cousins are crazy, but I am just so happy to be here. Thank you so much for letting me be. Please do not break me in half. Please do not take my candy and eat me. Please don't do that, please.
It's okay. You're here. And I'm here with you.